Imagine a world where your entire country, every continent, was a complete blank slate. How would you even begin to draw it? This isn't science fiction. It was our reality for millennia. This is the story of how humanity first tried to map the truly unknown, transforming fear and rumor into understanding. For most of human history, the world was a profound mystery. If you looked at the most advanced maps of the time, vast areas were simply empty, labeled with chilling warnings like "Here be dragons." To set sail into the open ocean wasn't just a journey. It was an act of extreme faith, a leap into a void where the edge of the world might be a literal waterfall. Yet, this very fear, this deep-seated wonder about what lay beyond the horizon, fueled an insatiable desire to discover, to know, and to chart. It was this mix of terror and curiosity that pushed early explorers to leave the safety of the coast and sail into the blank spaces. So, how did we go from these terrifying voids to the detailed maps we know today? The birth of cartography was much more an art than a science. Early mapmakers weren't working with satellite data. They had rough sketches from sailors, fragmented stories, and a whole lot of imagination. Their tools were simple: a compass, maybe an astrolabe, and their own artistic skill. Look closely at an ancient map, and you'll find a surprising blend of reality and fantasy. You might see a coastline that's vaguely recognizable, but right next to it, a sea monster or a depiction of the four winds as giant, puffing faces. These weren't just whimsical decorations. They represented the real fears and beliefs of the time. The maps were also shaped by powerful forces. Religious beliefs dictated that certain holy cities be placed at the center of the world, regardless of their actual geographic location. Political agendas influenced borders, making a king's territory look larger and more imposing than it really was. These early maps weren't just navigational tools. They were a reflection of a society's entire worldview, its myths, its faith, and its ambitions, all drawn onto a single piece of parchment. Mapping the unseen required more than just artistry. It demanded incredible bravery. Imagine being an explorer tasked with gathering even the most basic geographical data. You'd face treacherous storms, starvation, disease, and the constant, knowing uncertainty of not knowing where you were or what you would find. Every piece of information came at a tremendous personal risk, but these perilous journeys led to monumental breakthroughs. Think of the voyages of Columbus, which accidentally connected to hemispheres, or Magellan's expedition, the first to circumnavigate the globe, proving definitively that the Earth was round and its oceans were all connected. These weren't just adventures. They were world-shattering events that forced cartographers to literally redraw everything. It's also crucial to remember the invaluable contributions of indigenous knowledge. European explorers often weren't venturing into truly empty lands. They were entering regions inhabited for thousands of years. Local guides provided critical information about rivers, mountains, and safe passages that was then incorporated, often without credit, into European maps. These first maps were a complex tapestry woven from scientific observation, daring exploration, and knowledge shared across cultures. As maps became more accurate, they also became more powerful. These beautiful pieces of parchment weren't just for admiring. They were instruments of control. For emerging empires, a map was a claim. To draw a line on a piece of paper and name a territory was a declaration of ownership, a key tool in colonial expansion. Suddenly, vast continents with their own rich histories were being carved up in European courts, with destinies decided by the stroke of a pen. Maps were also vital for military strategy. Knowing the terrain, the location of harbors, and the best routes for moving troops could mean the difference between victory and defeat. They were equally essential for trade, laying out the new sea lanes that would form the backbone of a global economy, moving spices, silks, and gold across the planet. But the power of these maps extended beyond just politics and commerce. By visually presenting the entire world, they ignited a global intellectual revolution. People could see, for the first time, how different cultures and continents related to one another. This new perspective fostered a wave of scientific inquiry, challenging old assumptions and inspiring new questions about our planet and our place on it. From those first tentative sketches filled with monsters and myths, we've come a long way. The legacy of those early maps is all around us. Though often wildly inaccurate by today's standards, They laid the essential groundwork for modern navigation and exploration. Without them, there would be no GPS, no Google Earth, no satellite imagery. They were the first, crucial step. Studying these historical maps also gives us a unique window into the past, helping us understand how societies saw themselves, what they valued, and how they interacted with their environment. The journey to map our world is far from over. Today, we're charting the deepest trenches of the ocean, mapping the intricate networks of the human brain, and even creating virtual reality worlds from scratch. The tools have changed, but the fundamental drive remains the same as it was for those first brave explorers. A deep human need to explore the unknown and understand our world, one line at a time. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the past fascinating, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories about how we made sense of our world.